We're gonna be talking about the worst things about Hispanic parties, man. We got finding a ton of alcohol, but no juice, water, or sodas. We got saying hi to everyone at the party the second you show up, because it's a commonly known fact that almost every single Hispanic has a really big family. So you can probably put 2 and 2 together and realize why this is on the list. At the number 2 spot, man, oh man, I hate this one. We got our Theos and Theas judging us. Yo, como andan todos? It's your compa Jose here, also known as J.Y. Delgado here, back with another banger video for y'all, man. And in today's video, we're gonna be talking about the worst things about Hispanic parties, man. But before we get into the actual video, man, you know I have to give the very big and special shout out to the day. So the first shout out of the day goes out to the homie Antonio. Thank you so much for watching the videos, bro. It really means a lot to me. And the second shout out of the day goes out to the homie Pablito the Goat. He said he's been watching me for years. So thank you so much for watching my videos, bro. I appreciate all the support. Thank you. And the third and final shout out of the day goes out to the homie Jose Ortega. And he said I look just like my appa. Is that a compliment or what? But anyways, thank you so much for watching the videos, bro. And look, y'all want to have a chance to get a shout out yourselves? All you have to do is like this video, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and comment down below absolutely anything you want to have a chance to get a shout out in my next video, man. But now, let's get back into it. Let's go. Alright, y'all, so this video is actually going to be a little bit different than all my other videos because it's not a vlog, challenge, or a collection video. In this video, we're actually going to be talking about the worst / most annoying things about Hispanic parties, man. And everybody knows that Hispanic parties have their ups and they have their downs. But in this video specifically, we're going to be talking about all the downsides about going to Hispanic parties. And to be even more specific, I have a list of the top 10 most annoying / worst things about Hispanic parties. But look, y'all, if I forget something or you think I should add something, don't be afraid to comment down below and let me know, because I just might make a part 2. But let's get straight into this video and start with the number 10 spot, and that being helping set up the party. But let me break that down for y'all. If a party invitation says that the party starts at a specific time, let's say 5 p.m. for example, that means the party's not actually going to start until either 3 or 4 hours later, around 8 or 9 p.m. And that is because it's a Hispanic tradition for every Hispanic to show up late to everywhere we go, especially parties. So if you're somebody that sees the party invitation and sees that the party starts at 5 p.m. and you actually show up at 5 p.m., you're not showing up for a party, you're showing up as the helping crew. What I mean by that is, if you show up on time to a Hispanic party, there's gonna be nobody there. The dads are still gonna be at the store buying all the beer, the mom is still gonna be in the kitchen cooking up all the food, the kids are just gonna be in their room chilling, and nobody's gonna be there. So the second somebody sees you show up to a party on time, aka that being really early, you're just gonna help out. And usually how it goes is, hola, ya llegué. Ah, mijo, qué bien que ya llegaste. Mira, nadie ha llegado, pero si puedes ayudar, no? Si puedes ayudar? And after that, you're gonna be forced to help set up the party. You have no choice because you're already there. So it's super annoying, and that's one of the worst things, because why do Hispanic people do that? Why do we do that? I don't know, but it's just something we all do. So the moral of this story is, don't show up on time to a Hispanic party. Always show up a little bit later, maybe like an hour or 2 at least. Next up, at the number 9 spot, we got saying hi to everyone at the party the second you show up, because it's a commonly known fact that almost every single Hispanic has a really big family. So you can probably put 2 and 2 together and realize why this is on the list. Because imagine this, the second you show up to the party and you open that front door, you look to your right, you're gonna see 15 Theas. You look to your left, you're gonna see 15 Theos. You walk around the party, you're gonna see about 30 of your cousins, Silver T's cousins, the teenagers chilling in the room, kids in the bounce house. And you walk around some more, you're always gonna see a couple people you don't recognize or you don't know who they are. Maybe they're family friends, I don't know. But then you walk around some more, you're always gonna run into that one relative that remembers you, but you don't remember them. And usually it always goes down something like this. Ah, mijo, ¿no te recuerdas de mí? Yo cambiaba tus pañales cuando eras un bebé. Ah, ¿cómo que no te recuerdas de mí, mijo? Mírame, ¿no te recuerdas? And then you're gonna be like, no, señora, disculpe, yo no sé, yo no te conozco. ¿Quién eres? But here's the thing, you have to say hi to everybody there. And I mean have to. Because if you don't, 1, you're gonna get a buen chingadazo by your parents, and 2, everybody you didn't say hi to is gonna take it as a sign of disrespect, and they're usually gonna say something like, oye, no le caigo bien o qué, ¿por qué no me saludó? But I guess what I'm trying to say is, just say hi to everybody at the party. I know it's really annoying, and I know there's usually a lot of people, and sometimes you don't know who they are, but just say hi, just do it for your own sake, trust me. Next at the number 8 spot, we got finding a ton of alcohol, but no juice, water, or sodas. And honestly, I consider putting this higher on the list, but there's honestly just a lot more worse things than this. But look, for those who don't understand, let me explain. When you show up to a Hispanic party and you look around, you're gonna see beer cans everywhere. Theos drinking beers, Theas drinking beers, just beer everywhere. And say you wanna drink something that's not alcohol. You have to ask your tío that is usually sitting on the cooler. You say, hey tío, ¿dónde están las aguas? He gets up and he says, aquí están en la hielera. You open that cooler up, nothing but beer. You check another cooler, nothing but beer. You check another one, nothing but beer. And you check another one, nothing but beer. So at the end of the day, at a Hispanic party, you're not gonna find anything but alcohol. But if you do, you're super lucky, because this is the ratio. Hispanic dads, Hispanic tíos will buy 20 beer cases and 3 water bottles. So for every 20 beer cases they get, you get 3 water bottles. So at the end of the day, you're not gonna find anything. So good luck. Maybe just bring your own water bottle or something. Next at the number 7 spot, we got the drunk Theos. But let me be clear, there's those Theos when they get drunk that they're super cool, but then there's also those Theos that when they get drunk they cause havoc, and those are the Theos that we're talking about in this video. Maybe I'll talk about the positive ones, the good ones, in a different video, the best things about Hispanic parties, but today we're talking about the worst things, so we gotta talk about the bad ones. But let me break it down for y'all. At number 1, man, we have the angry drunk Theo. This is the Theo that whenever they get super drunk, they just get mad at everything and everyone for absolutely no reason. They just be wanting to pick fights and arguments for absolutely no reason at all, just because they're drunk. And usually the Thea has to calm them down, because if they don't, they'll just be yelling and screaming and getting mad at everybody. So the Theo will calm them down, sit them down, and they usually crash out sleeping on the couch. At number 2, y'all, we have the drunk Theos that fight over terrenos. But don't get these confused with the first Theos, because the first Theos just get mad for no reason. These Theos get mad with a purpose, and that purpose being the terrenos back in Mexico. But don't get me wrong, they'll be chilling, drinking beers, relaxing, chatting it up, but one of them always has to bring up the terrenos back in Mexico. And when that happens, an all-out fight breaks loose. Not just an argument, I'm talking a full-on fist fight. You're gonna hear screaming, you're gonna hear yelling, you're gonna hear arguing, you're gonna hear loud punches, beer bottles thrown. They're gonna get mad at each other. And the funny thing is, after all that, after they make a whole havoc and a whole scene and cause a mess, they go right back to chilling and drinking beers, usually. And lastly, at number 3, y'all, we got the drunk Theos that give you advice. Like, look, you'll be chilling, minding your own business, using your phone, and then they'll pull up on you, grab you around the neck like this, and be all like, mira, mijo, hazme caso, cabrón, hazme caso. Mira, cuando yo tenía tu edad, yo era un chingón, bien chingón. Un pinche gallo. Mira, mijo. Entonces, hazme caso, hazme caso. No juegues con los pipis de hombres. Hey, shout out Super Ego, shout out Cholo Adventure, I got that from them. But look, y'all, the point is, they'll give you random advice that you don't really need, but they always do it just because they're super drunk. Next up at the number 6 spot, man, we got there's always way too many leftovers, man. And look, don't get me wrong, I'm fine with eating the same food for maybe like a couple days, but after 2 weeks to a month, come on, man, at that point, we're dragging it. And honestly, I don't know what's going through Hispanic parents' minds, but whenever they throw a party, they always feel the need to make enough food for the whole country. Like, Hispanic families are big, right? So at a party, there's probably like 100, 200 people there. But Hispanic families, with the people that are throwing the party, will always make enough food to feed that same 100 to 200 people, maybe 100 to 200 times. But honestly, I feel like the only time I really like a lot of leftovers is during the holidays, because that's the time when Hispanic families make a bunch of tamales and pozole. And I love tamales. I can eat tamales all year round, but I know if I was eating them every single day, I would get bored of them too. Now, halfway through the list, y'all, at number 5, man, we got the music always being super loud. But honestly, this problem only really applies to certain parties like quinceañeras or parties that are thrown in salones and stuff like that. If you're at a house party, you can just go into your bedroom, or you can go outside, go to the backyard to avoid the sound of music. It won't be completely gone, but it will be kind of gone, like a little bit, so you'll only hear it a little bit. But when you go to a quince and you walk through those front doors, you're gonna see the full speaker setup. You're gonna see all those big speakers. You're gonna see a live DJ, a live banda, a live grupo, all playing music super loud. And it's the worst, and I mean the absolute worst, when you show up to a quince and all the tables are full except the one table that's sitting right next to the speakers. So you have to sit at that table with the speakers blasting in your ear, blasting music super loud, and eventually you're gonna leave that party deaf. And honestly, this problem isn't the worst. You know, you're at a party, you're there to have a good time and listen to music and spend time with your family and just have fun, you know. So this problem isn't super bad, but it gets a little annoying sometimes. At the number 4 spot, man, we got the silver teeth cousins all over the party. These are the kids that be running all over the place, just causing a havoc, making a mess, yelling cuss words, flipping the bounce house, maybe kicking you, punching you, you know, just overall being a really bad kid. But honestly, I let them slide sometimes because I think back to when I was their age and I realized, honestly, I was doing the exact same thing those kids were doing. Maybe just a little bit less or a little bit more actually. But, you know, they're still annoying. You can't help that. They're still annoying. You know, they still be messing with you. They still be bothering you. They just be doing too much. You feel me? So for all my people that are watching this that are not Hispanic or not Mexican, if you show up to a Hispanic party and you see a little kid running around and he smiles at you and you see silver teeth, they're not as innocent as you think. I'm warning you right now, be careful. Stay away from those kids because they'll probably even bite your leg off. We've officially made it to the top 3 worst problems of Hispanic parties, man. And the number 3 spot goes to saying bye to everyone at the party. So you're probably thinking, if saying hi to everyone at the party is number 10, how is saying bye to everyone at the party at number 3? Let me explain to you guys. When you first show up to the party, yes, there is already a lot of people there. So saying hi is already really annoying. But as the day goes on and you're there for a really long time, more people are showing up after you. More family friends, more relatives you don't know, more everybody is showing up after you did. So when you're about to leave, the amount of people you said hi to has just doubled or tripled. And so it makes it really annoying because you have to say bye to every single one of those people that got to that party. Even if you didn't see them show up, you have to say bye to all of them because again, they will take it as a sign of disrespect or your parents are gonna smack the hell out of you. And to make things worse, when you're saying bye to everybody, yes, there's a lot more people that you have to say bye to now, but the truth is you're not really actually leaving because your parents will say, oh, ya los vamos, but in reality, no van para ningún lado. You're staying at that party because Hispanic parents will say they're saying bye, quote unquote, to everybody at the party, but in reality, they're just getting caught up in the chisme, the family drama, just chatting and just talking about random things while they're supposed to be saying bye. And they do this with every single person at the party. So they'll walk throughout the party saying bye to everybody and you're not really gonna leave until maybe like another 4 or 5 hours. So say you're leaving that party at 12, you're really not gonna leave until 5 a.m. So that's why you should prepare. Bring a phone charger, get a blanket, sleep on some chairs, but anything, just prepare to not leave that party. I'm sorry, y'all. It's the truth. At the number 2 spot, man, oh man, I hate this one. We got our Theos and Theas judging us. And this one is absolutely horrible because whenever our Thea or our Theo sees us, they're always gonna hit us with the same questions. Like for example, our Theas, when they see us, they're gonna be like this. Ah, mijo, mira nomás, ya estás bien grande, no? Ah, y más gordo. Ah, y mijo, y la novia dónde está? And all I think is like, why are you saying that to me for? Why are you saying that? Do you want me to diss you or something? Do you want me to feel bad? Is that what you're trying to do? Are you trying to start something? I don't understand. I don't get them, but they always do it and it's always the same questions every single time, y'all. And lastly, y'all, at the number 1 spot on this list, the last thing on this list and by far the worst and most annoying thing ever is when you show up to a party and your favorite cousin never shows up. Like, look, I'll be fine with dealing with all these other problems and going through all these other things if I get to hang out with my favorite cousins and overall just have a really good time. So when they don't show up, you go to a party expecting them to be there and you're waiting, you're sitting on the chairs, listening to everybody chat, listening to all the chisme, looking at the front door, and they never walk through that door. It's one of the most disappointing, most heartbreaking feelings in the world. Because one of the best feelings about going to Hispanic parties is showing up and seeing all of your cousins there and hanging out with them and playing with them, just having a good time. So when you go to a party and they're not there, man, you're just sitting there bored, maybe just scrolling through your phone, looking at the weather app, or they'll be the little silver teeth kids asking you to play with them, but you don't even want to play with them because they're little kids and you're older than them. You don't want to be with them. You want to be with your cousins your age. So when they don't show up, this is why it's the number 1 spot. Man, like, why didn't you show up to the party, man? Why didn't you show up to the party? You'll text them and they'll be like, oh, my bad, bro, I couldn't make it. Come on. But look, y'all, if you guys enjoyed this video, please make sure you guys leave a like, comment, and subscribe. If you guys want me to do more videos like this, please let me know in the comments. Also, let me know if there's anything I missed or anything I should have added in this video. But look, y'all, that's it. I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out.